you guys doing? What's going on, fellas? It's been a hot minute since we last did anything. You know how it goes. Yada yada yada. Da-di-da-di-da-da. I figured that I didn't come through with a Halloween special, so I thought, well, this is the best that I can do in the time that I have. It's also no longer Halloween either. Now, I look like that one guy from Metal Gear Solid 5, dude. I've actually had this on for about like 15 minutes, and it is starting to hurt. Oh my god. It's alive! It's like I've been taken over by the tape demon. Oh my god, this is really hard. I might need a little bit of assistance. Babe! He's born again. Ouch. Oh my god, it's like I'm peeling off a white symbiote. Thinking about that now, that sounds really gross. This is what it would be like to be webbed by Spider-Man. Woo! Alright, basically I'm not going to use this video to kind of talk about like what's been going on and, you know, all of that drab and depressing stuff. I'll probably do another video at a later point, maybe next week or the week after, just giving you guys an update on exactly what's been going on with myself. Sort of just want to more so use this video to talk about, obviously, Kingdom Hearts Missing Link. Wow, 2023 has been one of the driest periods in regards to Kingdom Hearts. Literally only had the prototype beta thing that was going on at the beginning of the year for Missing Link, and that is it. It's been dead quiet. In fact, really, since 2022, since April of 2022, it's been really quiet. We obviously had the 20th anniversary with the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer and the announcement of Missing Link. And then it's just kind of been really quiet since then. Everyone's also been wondering, like, what is going on with Missing Link? There's no news, there's nothing that's coming out about it. We thought with the prototype at the beginning of the year, perhaps maybe by June, July, we'll have a full release. It's kind of not what's happening. The game isn't coming out until next year. They are currently closed beta test recruiting, which is absolutely awesome. So we're getting closer, and promotion is starting for this game, finally. I will say real quick though, I'm sort of grateful, if I'm being really honest, that like nothing throughout this year has kind of been going on with Kingdom Hearts. Square Enix's focus has obviously been more so with Final Fantasy 16 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake Part 2, which is coming out at the beginning of next year. But for myself personally, it stresses the living life force out of me whenever I am on a hiatus and there is Kingdom Hearts stuff going on. I've kind of come back at the perfect time. I feel good enough within myself to return, and we now finally have the promotion of Missing Link starting. So thank you, Square Enix, for holding off. For my side of things, it's worked out really well. Today for you guys, we're going to be reacting to the new Missing Link trailer that came out last week. I'm very excited. I've seen a few different things on Twitter, but I've been trying my best to kind of refrain from going over onto Twitter, which is X now, by the way. Yeah, that happened while I was gone. The Zemnis would be so proud. But I've tried to stay off Twitter so that I don't see too much. I've seen a few tidbits and whatnot, but for like the past 4 or 5 days, I have refrained from watching the trailer so that I can give you guys an old school classic reaction. I'm actually shaking. Like, it's been that long since a Kingdom Hearts trailer. My body is fiending it. Like, fiending it. God, I've missed these times. Alright, without further ado, let's see what this nonsense is all about. For iOS and Android. Hopefully we get a PC release. Okay, so I have seen the stained glass. I'll explain that after we've finished watching it. Okay, so the player's the falling star. Astral Plane? Who is that? New female character? Oh, it looks so much better! Oh my god, the UI's been updated! I don't know why I'm busting a nut over the UI. There's so much happening all at once, my brain can't comprehend. Hello? Brand new character? Rusty Starlight? The UI looks amazing! I don't know why I'm freaking out about the user interface. Oh, it looks so good! This is a mobile phone game? The door, Kingdom Hearts 1, Station of Awakening door! We haven't seen that in years! Wait, is that a CG cutscene? My blood pressure! Every time! Alright, and there it is, 2024, so I did see that. And, yeah, the closed beta test recruiting. Okay, hello daddy, hello dad. Oh, hello dad! Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about this, because that was a lot to take in for just a minute and 30 seconds. Hold on, I've got to, like, give myself a few seconds just kind of calm down, because afterwards, like, the shaking, like, increases. And my heart, I feel like I'm about to like shit out. So give me 1 sec. So obviously this right here is the Station of Awakening for your player character when you first boot into the game. Now, I did mention that I had already seen this stained glass. That wasn't actually on Twitter. There was leaked footage of the prototype test that came out at the beginning of the year, which essentially showed the beginning portions of the game. I never ended up talking about this when it came out, just out of respect for Square, but like it's been so long now, basically who cares? Yeah, in that leaked footage, which I won't provide any links towards, in fact I don't even know if it's still on YouTube, yeah, it showed us the beginning portions of creating your character, the stained glass sort of intro segment, though I don't remember the Kingdom Hearts 1 door from the Station of Awakening, so that could be new, I'm not too sure, maybe I'm just forgetting that. That was very hyped to see that again, as well as running around the hub town, and that was really cool footage to see that like all in motion, and the fact that it's like a mobile phone game blows my mind. From what I can tell from previous trailers and that footage, it does seem as if the visuals have improved even furthermore, which again, mobile phone game, it's pretty damn impressive. It is running on Unreal Engine using a lot of the assets from Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously. But this stained glass right here, man, is like amazing. Like we got Scold, Ephema, the foretellers in the background, Cherothy, really nice. And then it looks like we've got that new emblem for Missing Link, which is branded on the castle in Ancient Scala. This obviously signifies to us that the player character in Missing Link is going to have ties to Scold and Ephema and the foretellers in some shape or form. We can also see Daybreak Town there in the background too. This scene's quite interesting as well. We were searching the coastline where the falling star was observed. There was I believe like, yeah, this is it right here. So there was this image that was actually shown on social media before the trailer dropped. That showed a shooting star. Now, we've obviously seen a lot of shooting star situations throughout Kingdom Hearts. This generally means that someone is landing in the world, and in this case, it is our player character, which is interesting. Where have they come from? We also might not be the only falling star though, because of course we know that Brain has time traveled from the past into this era as well, so perhaps even the falling star here could also be Brain, but more so because it's mentioned here, landing on the coast, it's obviously the player character. And I also want to mention, this is kind of where like the tutorial kicks off straight away from that leaked footage. Yeah, your player character wakes up on the coastline, and then you fight off against a Darkseid Heartless with like the city in the background. It looks really amazing. You guys will be absolutely blown away by the intro segment, the tutorial segment, as long as they don't change too much of it, which, judging by this cutscene, they kind of haven't, when you get around to finally playing it for yourself. But man, like, the visuals look good. They obviously do not look as good as like Kingdom Hearts 3, but again, it's all the same kind of assets and stuff. But just considering that this is a mobile phone game, like, really blows me away. Like, look at it. Wait. Hold on. I'm just looking at this part right here. This looks a little bit different. We have seen some grassy environments throughout the first trailer, which is quite obviously Tangled, but this looks a little bit different. I don't think this is Tangled, because judging by these trees, it kind of looks like tropical, so New World, maybe? I'm not too sure. It's really interesting, like Lilo and Stitch, or Moana, or something like that. Neverland? Although Neverland, well, I guess, yeah, Neverland does have like the tropical vegetation and whatnot. Alright, okay, that's cool. Oh, and I just realized, too, we've got brand new models. That's right, because we were talking about this when we got the prototype test information, how some of the old characters that weren't included in Kingdom Hearts 3 are getting brand new models. In fact, if I go back to the map. Yeah, here, right here, Jasmine. That's super cool, man. And we've also got the cat from, was it Cinderella? The 3 fairies from Enchanted Dominion. And also, it looks like the weird cloaked dude has received a new model from what we saw in the prototype as well. Just in general, as I was freaking out about, the entire UI has been revamped, has been completely like changed to this kind of like old era Victorian sort of looking map, which obviously better suits the sort of theme and time era that Missing Link takes place in. Yeah, look, we got the wardrobe, Mrs. Potts and Chip right there. We got Boo! Monkey Man in HD! I am falling in love with the UI. I don't know why, but it looks so good. We should also talk about the new characters that were revealed here in the trailer. We have a brand new female character and this new male character right here as well. Also holding the rusted starlight, although I think this starlight will probably be our player who's potentially come from the past or has some kind of connection to our player character in Union Cross. Hence why we see the starlight from that era. It's all rusted, etc. But yeah, new characters right here. I would say the new male and female character, which I think they look really cool, are probably going to be like your friends throughout the story, and it makes me feel like this is like a new trio thing going on. It's always a good day when we get a new female character reveal, right? Because like there is a serious lack of original Kingdom Hearts female characters, so good job there, Square. The silver hair though is interesting. It always makes you think some kind of connection to Xehanort, so a possible ancestor or relative to that of Xehanort. We do know Xehanort is actually born in this era, so maybe even Xehanort's mother. Who really knows? Either that, or it could also be Ephemer's relation as well of some sort. She could be the character that has the pure blood, but more so, perhaps, she ends up helping out those who are rising up against the Keyblade Society, that are going against other people that don't necessarily have that pure blood within them from the true bloodline. Because we do know, keep in mind, that bloodlines are going to be a major theme throughout the story of Missing Link. Those who are related to that of Ephemer, and those who are not. I also want to say that just in general, the GPS map looks a lot better as well. We can see like a lot of visual improvement that has been put in over the past few months since we saw the game last in January. Again, like it's just blowing my mind that this is a mobile phone game. So good work on the visual side of things here, Square. Travel the world without stepping outside? Oh, you're doing me a major plus right here, Square. I hate the sunlight. Be gone, Vitamin D! Now, while this version of Scarlet at Kylum is completely different to the version that we see in Kingdom Hearts 3, obviously there is some kind of transformation that will happen at the end of Kingdom Hearts Missing Link story, where we see it eventually evolve or change into that of the Scarlet we know in KH3. Still, all of the decorations around the town, like the little stalls, the barrels and stuff, the flowers and whatnot, still very reminiscent and extremely similar to that of what we see with the detailing within the city of Scarlet in KH3, even with like the posters and all that kind of stuff, the similar like tables, stalls. It looks so cool. Like I'm so excited to explore just more of Scarlet. Like even if it isn't the Scarlet that we see in Kingdom Hearts 3, which I have to say, personally speaking, I do prefer KH3's version. This is still an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, my god, the vibe, dude. Beautiful looking hub world. And yeah, it has been like a long time since we've been able to fully explore a Kingdom Hearts original world. Also, just looking at this right now, we can see that there's like one scene here at daytime and then another scene here at nighttime. I wonder if there is actually a day and night cycle, like a proper day and night cycle, which is something we've never had in a Kingdom Hearts world, that happens here in Ancient Scarlet. That would be super cool. It could actually correspond to that of your local time wherever you are in the world. Yeah, this as well just got me busting nuts. Like, to see the door in HD, man, that's super cool. What a throwback. A blast from the past. And the final scene I want to talk about here, just real quick, is the CG cutscene. This is quite clearly a CG cutscene with, we see Brain Standing there, we actually saw another angle of this moment in-engine within the first trailer. But this is obviously a CG cutscene, so this Kingdom Hearts mobile game, because I guess it's more of a fleshed out Kingdom Hearts experience compared to Kingdom Hearts Key or Union Cross, as well as Light Dark Road, is going to be getting a proper CG cutscene. Most major Kingdom Hearts games get this CG cutscene, for like the intro of the game. This one is looking extra beautiful, so that's pretty cool right there. I always appreciate and absolutely love the CG cutscenes of KH. So the game is slated to come out in 2024. That's super cool. At least we know we're going to be getting a big Kingdom Hearts experience next year. I'm actually incredibly excited for this from everything I've seen so far. Obviously, the only thing I'm not really looking forward to is the to-be-expected, absolutely egregious gacha system that will definitely be attached to this game. But other than that, just to experience a brand new Kingdom Hearts story on your phone, but more so in the style of a traditional Kingdom Hearts game, is exciting. There is also controller support for this as well on your phone, and hopefully at a later stage we might end up getting a PC release. The only thing about that though is this is GPS based, so I don't exactly know how that would work, but you don't actually have to be going outside and all that in order to play all of the features of the game. You can actually use AP that you acquire through doing certain different things to scour out into the world in order to not have to do that, like physically go out and actually play the game. So it could definitely be possible. There is currently the closed beta test recruiting going on as of right now. I'll leave the link to that in the description down below. Right now, though, the beta testing is only for, this is really interesting to me, the UK, Australia, as well as Japan. You would have thought that the US would definitely be a priority, but weirdly enough, it's not. Now, I've actually signed up, and you might be thinking, like, Cynical, you don't live in any of these regions, correct? I don't. I'm not from Australia. I'm from New Zealand. But like sometimes on the off chance, some people actually regard New Zealand as being a part of the Australia region. I know this sounds really weird, especially to you Australians out there, like you're gonna be like, what? What are they, stupid? No, don't worry, the same thing crosses my mind too. But I've just on the off chance been like, all right, let's sign up, let's see if I get in, and let's see if it actually works, like, in my country. It's most likely probably not going to. Right now, this closed beta test, I think, is only for iOS, but an Android one, as mentioned right here, will be conducted at a different time. I would also say that they'll be doing multiple closed beta tests as well for all sorts of different regions. I would say the next beta test will likely be the US. Again, very strange the US is not included. But yeah, 2024, something to look forward to. This kind of makes me think now that Kingdom Hearts 4's promotional phase will still be 2024, but more so we'll be looking at 2025 in regards to KH4. But we'll talk a little bit more about that at a later date. So finally, the Kingdom Hearts drought is over, and I guess the Cynical drought is kind of over as well. Guys, I'm so sorry it's been so long. Again, I'll talk a little bit more about this at a later date, but I just want to say quickly, it feels good to be back. It always feels good to be back whenever these kinds of hiatuses happen. Now, while I am back, content might be a little bit slow with me just getting back into the groove of everything, but rest assured, content will be coming. I want to talk a little bit more about everything that we've seen with Missing Link. There's also some other stuff in regards to promotional stuff that's come out since the trailer has dropped, so I'll do a proper formulated news video sometime soon as well. I've also got a huge Kingdom Hearts package to open, some very exciting stuff, and some other content lined up on top of that update as well. So expect all of that good stuff very soon. I hope this year has been treating you guys nicely. I'm so looking forward to just jumping back in and doing all this content goodness with you dudes. I've missed you a lot as it goes. With all that being said though, guys, I've been Cynical. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and I'll catch you guys real soon. Peace.